passionate about what I'm doing with the patients in the hospital, that I want to know what had happened to them after leaving hospital and how the families are coping with them at home. I'm often asked why ComaCARE focuses on men who are injured because of their own irresponsible behavior. I would like to keep an open mind and find out for myself what their stories are. I'm going to take you out to my community so that you can see what is happening. Hoe lang was je in die hospitaal?
Een maand en een paar dagen.
Een maand en een paar dagen, oké. En wat heeft die dokter gezegd? Wat is jouw situatie?
De dokter heeft gezegd, ik was een heavy accident, een kopprobleem. En ik niet aangaan en zo.
Ik wil net gevraagd, hoe vindt u verdwijn?
Stressvol, je handvol. Dwayne, doen wat Dwayne wil. Dwayne, als ons voor iets raakt, Dwayne hyper. En het is een hele aanpassing. En niet de concentratievlak bij de school. En het geweldig problemen bij de school. Dwayne is elke dag omtrent zieke 10 uur bij huis. Dat zijn 500 woorden, zij is moe.
Wat vind jij moeilijk? Wat je van tevoren gedaan hebt en nou, is er enige iets wat je moeilijk vindt?
Mostly it's helping my grandpa. Because that time, altijd toen kan ik mijn opa gehelpen met een week en allerlei goed, maar nu kan ik niet meer zo bij je doen. Maar mijn opa, enige week. Maar mijn opa is te geworried toen me. Mijn opa is bang, ik krijg misschien weer een accident gebeuren.
En hoe voel je? Je kan doen?
Ik kan doen, maar mijn opa wil niet.
En hoe affecteert het voor jullie?
Het is een aanpassing. Een grote aanpassing.
En als je stressvol raakt in je huis, dan?
Pierre wordt gegooid, vloekwoorden. En soms dan gaan zoeken school met zijn vrienden bij op je pad. Dat we tot zien waar zijn die. En dan komen, toen je net iemand geslacht al bij de school al. Toen je zijn alles de kennis. Die kind zijn ma wou een zaak gemaakt. Ik weet niet, zijn ma krijgt tamelijk zwaar en zij is nou een klauwer ook.
Als ik mag vragen, hoe is het als je geraserij wordt? Is het ook als mensen rondom je raas of skel en zo? Hoe hanteer je dat? Hoe voel je?
Dan krijg ik meestal een kopsie of zo, dan raak ik kwaad. Zal ik enige iets doen om mij te stoppen?
Ik wil net gevraagd, wat soort hulp krijg je op je ogenblik en wat soort hulp zal je wel krijgen?
Enige hulp om voor mijn lies een programma te krijgen wat hij kan leren om zichzelf te beheren. Of om beter met zijn gevoelens, want ons weet eigenlijk wat gaat aan. En niemand wil eigenlijk helpen, want ons weet ook niet waarom help te krijgen.
I'm so distressed about what I found out about Dwayne, that I want to go out in the community and find out how stories like this begins. I visited CASE, which is a community-based organization that seeks to break the cycle of crime and violence in the community of Hanover Park. This is Stephen, who works for CASE. Before joining CASE, he had a story that was typical of a lot of men in Hanover Park and the Cape Flats.
I was not a proper father to my children. I became involved with young girls. I was drinking a lot, and my family responsibility actually suffered. Eventually, I myself decided that I needed to go back to my family. I needed to become at least a father that is present, because my wife was dealing with these things on her own. And luckily for me, my wife stood by me and supported me on my journey back as a father. Mindsets can change, the behavior can change. And Nova Park is basically a product from the removals of apartheid, and that is why we have this anger in our township. And the anger has been passed on from generation to generation, and people are acting out their anger towards each other.
Yo, it's not nice, man. They shooting. They just now did not now this. Saturday they did rob me. They took my bag off and that. Yo, we're scared to go to school because when they shoot, they might shoot one of us. They shoot, no? The bullet did go on our stage. It's still there. You can come see if you want.
I don't think that the rest of South Africa knows what is happening in Hanover Park. When we do bring people and when we do speak about Hanover Park, people sort of look at us as if we are telling them a fictional story. They think that we are actually lying about it, exaggerating the whole point.
Visible from Hanover Park is another world, the tourist view of Cape Town, Table Mountain. I joined Stephen and some of the men there and asked them about the trauma they had experienced in their lives.
I got shot because of two gangsters were shooting on each other, and on my way home I ran. I was shot in my back, yes, in my lower back. I think it's just a big gun went through my bladder. My bladder healed, and so I had a catheter in like for a year. I had to wait for an operation.
And they stabbed me and hit me with a baseball bat, and that's how I get a head injury. I was lying there about for 2 weeks in a coma. Can't eat, drink, sleep, nothing can do. I was just lying there for about 2 weeks on trips, and that's it. When I wake up, I was just feeling hungry but still confused.
I'm following the good things now, and people are very proud of me. When I walk into the flats, the people like being kind to me and greet me and all the good things, man. But when I was a bad boy, nobody did like me. Everybody was telling me he's a rude guy and everything, and he's just bad. But when I walk into CASE, so I get a lot of experience. So I respect people now. So I know how to talk with people, so people can respect me also. So if you respect people, people will respect you.
Before I came to CASE, my life was horrible. My father left me when I was 8 years old. But they changed my life. So when how can I say, the men of influence, I was the youngest there, but I could understand the things that the men went through with the children and things. I wish young people could change other people's lives also. These people are like fathers to me, like brothers and like uncles. They helped me through a lot, and no matter what you go through, they will always help you, and they will always like comfort you in difficult times.
I realized that boys and men join the cycle of trauma by experiencing neglect, witnessing trauma in their homes and community, and in their environment are lucky if they escape violence and harm. The serious head injury survivors we see in hospital have been on a long journey of trauma. This journey could have been interrupted earlier. I asked Stephen why this hike is so important in interrupting the cycle of violence and trauma.
The process what we'll be doing is taking them back to their own life journey having a look as where they're coming from, and also how this walk has impacted on their life.
After the night on Table Mountain, I caught up with them again.
Yes, now we're on our way home, but we also realize that the people at home, they have their own journey. And we cannot impose our, as you can hear, the guys are in full voice, we cannot impose our fire on people, because we've got to realize that change doesn't come by the snap of a finger. Like we have walked a journey to change, our people at home has also got to walk a journey.
It was fantastic. One of the most best nights on Table Mountain, especially the people's trip. We had a lot of fun, you know. It's all about a challenge for me, and I think this challenge was one of the best challenges I faced as a young person, you know, going out there with young men especially. And I think basically I had great. It was fun. It was all about developing myself to the next level, and I won't even say no for another time or another 2-3 weeks here on Table Mountain. And really I had fun.
It was fantastic. The thing that we experienced a lot of things that we can work as a team and we can face our problems in life, how to can overcome our problems and how to give others also what we experience in Hanover Park, that we can learn them also about how to achieve their goals and how to go for it, and anything is possible in life. See, and the mountains, you see, I'm standing there and the mountains look so high, it looks difficult, but if you go up there and you climb that mountain, then it is possible.
It's clear to me that stories like Dwayne and the others I've seen with trauma begins with the problems of poverty and unemployment, which needs a government's response. However, even that will not be enough unless we support the change of attitude towards our boys and men. They need to be supported to have self-respect, regain their positive leadership role in our homes and communities.
Through this film, we want the voices of young men heard and their situation to become more visible.